Hey guys, so I have kind of an off day. I mean, not really. I have this afternoon off, but I got to go to work later. But I figured I would make a video now that it is July. We are in the second half of 2018. Wow, where did that time go? But I thought I would catch up on some of my New Year's goals and resolutions and some of the things that I have come to want to do with this channel and some of the new things that have happened in my life. So it's basically like a life update and just making sure that I follow through with some things and yeah, just letting you guys know exactly what I'm doing, what I want to finish through this year, and what I want to continue to do with this channel. I have tons of ideas and, you know, I think it'd just be fun to take you on that journey with me. So let's talk. Also, I'm going to do a couple of behind the scenes things. For example, you guys probably noticed at one point, those of you who have been subscribed for a while, that some of my earlier footage was a little dark when I was doing album reviews, at least, you know, that portion of it. But I have since recently purchased some lights. And these things make a world of difference and just make me feel good about the production of my videos at this point. Of course, still in the beginning stages. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, so we're getting there, right? Now, these are made by Proxel, and this is the light bulb. This is how powerful and huge this thing is. And yeah, you know, it's like as big as my face. Look at that. Look at that light bulb. I have a second one that's over here, so I have it coming from both angles. So, you know, create some difference. And obviously, if you can see the spiraling here, different light coming from different areas. So having the light from up in that window that I cannot block is different. So we just roll with it. So you probably noticed that I have some posters when I am recording my videos. So we'll start over here. Miles Davis. As a saxophone player, I still struggle to know if I have a favorite saxophonist. There are people who I love, but I've always loved Miles Davis. Having cool jazz music has always really inspired me. Andre Rieu from Holland. I can't get enough of his orchestra and the masterpieces that he plays at his concerts. I'd love to go to one day. These two you can see above my head every time that I'm on the screen. Yes, got it up there. But now you know it is James Brown and Frank Sinatra. These are two legends. I've got mad respect for them, and I figured got to put those two up there, right? Now you've seen this guy before. You got Carlos Santana. Love listening to a lot of his hits in the 90s and early 2000s and from all stages of his career. And I just found the poster to be really cool. And you see that one over my head a lot. So yeah, I just figured I'd comment on that real quick. This one's the newest one. American Idol is my favorite show that created superstars. Now, it's a little different since it started, obviously, but you gotta respect what they did. I mean, Randy, Paula, and Simon, they just did something right, and I'd like to go into depth about that sometime. So I also have posters on the other side over here that you don't get to see as often, so I thought I'd share them real quick. Fleetwood Mac up there. Mom and Dad, I listen to them a lot thanks to Mom and Dad. I got Phil Collins up on top of there. John Mayer. This guy is one of my biggest lyricist inspirations of all time. We got the King, Michael Jackson. Yeah, that poster just, I just needed that one. Above him, I've got Sting up there. Kind of a smaller poster, but it was the best one I thought that I wanted. It was a little smaller than I wanted, but you know, that's okay. I got Daft Punk on the side. Got if I can get the lighting over here. There we go. You can see that better. T-Pain. T-Pain was, this is going to be odd, but T-Pain is really the first hip-hop artist that caught my attention for hip-hop. Now knowing what I know for hip-hop, that doesn't mean a lot. But I mean, I like what he did, I like what he still does, and yes, the man can sing. Let's see. You got Chris Martin for Coldplay, and you got Pharrell Williams up there. Now I got tons of other posters that I would like to get, but I gotta figure out if I'm gonna create this space, but there's a lot of people who I find are, in my eyes, legends, or probably are by the world standards, and we'll just see where I go with that. So, but that's my posters for now. This is the stand I use to hold the camera most of the time, so I don't know why I really feel like I should share that, but I'm going to anyway. This is something special. This is the microphone that I use to try and record. I mean, right now I have a microphone. Yeah, that microphone is on top of this camera, but this is the microphone I use when I make my videos. I attach it to this chair over here. Oh my gosh, I eliminated some of the magic for you. Anyhow, yeah, but this is it's been a good microphone. It is a Neewer microphone. It came with a lot of other equipment, but I don't need some of that other stuff because I don't. It looks better for the videos. Now we're in my bedroom, and this is my wall for my goals and resolutions. I talked about that in a video earlier, so I've got to make sure that I keep track of it. So I check, I write things down, and just, you know, got to take care of business. And it reminds me every day, can you do something this day or this week or this month to try and get something knocked out? And I do an okay job at that. Now I've also started investing in movie posters. I've got a, this poster from Big Hero 6 was actually from college, and I just didn't get rid of it, so I figured I'd put it up. And then recently I purchased an Ocean's 11 poster. However, it keeps falling down, so I gotta figure out a way to make it stick up. And I will be purchasing other posters very soon, because I am really into movies as well. I'm not very good at reviewing movies, and there are people who I think are much better at doing it. But that leads me to another thing. I've started using this app called Stardust. So as you can see here, I've got the Y.E.S logo, and I will review movies. I've got my favorites as well. They're really quick, 30 seconds long, and I use the exact same format that I would rate an album. But since I only have 30 seconds, my reviews are ultra quick and do what I can to give my thoughts on it. So we'll go into that more depth. I've got Jacob, who we talked about it. Jacob now has the app, and we have now finally come up with the name for him. Jacob Austin. You are now officially Jake Cinematic. You hear that? Jake Cinematic. Yeah. Say it faster and it makes more sense. Don't believe me that I'm really into movies? Look at this. Look at that. Look at all that. I got 2 drawers. Almost completely full. What's that? That's not enough? Well, look at this. I got Blu-rays! Now for the fun of it, I'm gonna turn on one of the lights and show you how big of a difference the effect is. Okay, so I actually chose to turn on both of them. Just going with it, okay? So, yeah, this is a big difference to see the effects on how things are presented on screen. And, yeah, so it is what it is. Self-explanatory. Big difference, right? So if you see, that's the way it looks around. Oh, the lights. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, lights. See how bright those things are? Look at that. Look at that. So guys, I know you're thinking you're probably ultra busy with work and also making these videos. How do you do all of it? Well, I really don't know, because I am still far behind on all the things I want to do. But here's what I'm doing at the moment. So you guys know that binder you guys see every once in a while where I'm having my notes and talking about my ratings? Well, I filled that up after all my reviews. So I had to buy a new binder here, and I have started doing some reviews, but also I've taken a page out talking about all the albums I still have not reviewed, and it's driving me crazy because I'm so far behind, because I've been traveling and I have been doing a couple other things. I've been going to the gym a lot, and I mean like a lot. So things have been, I'm just trying to learn how to manage my actions so that I have as much time in the world to be able to do these videos, as well as get all my other personal goals taken care of. I'm gonna keep listening to albums. I'm gonna keep doing all that I can to bring you other content as well, because as much as I love music, and I mean I really love music, there are other things that I do want to talk about. Evidently movies, and maybe, you know, I don't know, we can go in so many different directions. While doing that, I am trying to read more. I'm trying to read scriptures more. And also, I've purchased this book by Dr. Jordan Peterson from Canada. It's called 12 Rules for Life. And so I'm just barely starting, so I haven't scratched the surface much. But I'm trying to make sure that I can get much out of my life to be able to move forward with my goals, my ambitions. And I want to make sure I'm pumped all the time to be able to make these videos for you guys. And for myself, I enjoy it. If I didn't like doing this, I wouldn't do them, okay? And as another thing I don't think you guys knew about, my sister got engaged and married! And that is so much fun for me because I have a brother-in-law. I have another brother now. I love my brother. This brother-in-law is awesome. I'm really happy for my sister also. She basically found the guy she's always wanted, so good for her for sticking to it after all this time. And this dude gets an A+, okay? This dude, I've always said, this dude gets an A+. Or rather, no, let's redo that. This guy gets a yes. He gets a yes. So, yeah. Welcome to the family, Colton. Also, I have a sister who's going on a mission to Peru. Abby, Abasava, I love you. I love you so much. But you're gonna do great things down there, Abby. Te quiero mucho, hermanita. You're gonna understand that someday, okay? Oh, more things to drink. By the way, this is chocolate milk, just so you guys know. Also, the thing about the gym that I mentioned earlier. So, I did a 6-week program at my gym where I worked out really hard and I had probably the most extremely strict diet I've ever had in my life. I lost 16 pounds. If those of you who are on my Facebook know kind of the challenges I've been doing. For about 4 weeks now, I've still been eating mostly healthy, but making a couple of exceptions, so that's why you see me drinking chocolate milk in the Leftist Tears mug. So, yeah, I gotta get back into it on Monday. I mean, when you go to a wedding, you're gonna have cake, right? And we had lots and lots of cake. And tacos. And cupcakes. And cookies. I'm going to try and travel to a couple places to be able to do a couple powwows with some friends that aren't here in Utah or just, you know, farther away. I have a lot of adventures I know I want to finish around this year. There's a lot of people I want to meet. There's a lot of things I want to do with my friends. There's a lot of things I want to do with these albums. So much music is coming out, and I love the most fun thing that I've been doing is finding albums from artists that I had no idea were out there, that have been around for, you know, maybe a few years or so they're still emerging, but I've been loving finding music. I haven't been listening to the radio as often as I normally would be because I'm a radio guy. I love radio, but I've really enjoyed trying to find people and artists, musicians, who are trying to compile full, solid Y.E.S albums. I found a few this year. I found a lot of others where I gave, you know, the grade yeah, and I was really passionate about those. And I love those of you who agree with me and comment below and have subscribed to me. And it's just been a fun adventure doing that. I can't get enough of it. Thank you guys for doing that. For those of you who have subscribed and commented, I do want to know more. What do you think about this? Yes, my challenge, my philosophy. I just want to be excited and, you know, go for the best. And be able to promote things that people either don't know about or things that they know about but really should be understood and embraced by other people a little bit better and more often. But in all honesty, guys, I really want to know more from you. What do you think I can do better? Or what is it that you want out of Y.E.S? What challenges can I take on a little bit more? Because I know I can do more with albums as well. But I know I can reach out to maybe my community out here. Maybe there's people you know that I should be looking into because there's talent in music that needs to be discovered and needs to be shared because some things that are very precious go unnoticed sometimes. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. And remember, click right here to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment that'll make you say yes. Let's go. Let's do this. Trying to eat more meats. this isn't the best example. And yes, I know that I shouldn't be eating Panda Express with a fork, but the last 3 or 4 times, I don't think they've even provided chopsticks for me. So there you have it. This is what I gotta deal with. Always tastes better when you know it's leftist tears.